Hi there. Welcome back to the homestead. So glad you could make it. Well, it's another day. More trench work to be done. Got off work, took a nap. Now I got to do some work. I'm going to attempt my little tractor again. See if the hydraulics work any better when it's colder. Well, it's not colder. Well, it is a little colder out here. But, the tractor's a little cooler. They worked great before the tractor warmed up. So let's just see if that's the case. If it is, we'll use it and start shoving dirt in the hole. Okay, that's a fail. I looked down in the hydraulic fluid hole. It looks pretty thin, like it got diesel in it. If that's the case, I've got other problems. I've got diesel getting into my hydraulic system. It's weird because this is not a hydrostatic transmission. Although it does have a hydraulic pump. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. So I'll get the bigger tractor. We'll do what we need to do. You're not going to believe this. You will believe it. I'm laughing because it's the only thing I can do right now. So you saw us working on that trench yesterday and getting it all nicely packed in and all that stuff. You know, that trench right there. And one that goes all the way along there. Well, there's something we forgot to do. Oh, okay. I forgot to do. I didn't run the electrical line for the next building that's going right over there. We knew that we discussed the fact that I didn't trench over to the building, but I didn't even run the line down there to get to the building. So that's just peachy. Anyway, it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, and we got that all nice and covered up, but I'm going to have to dig it up by hand. I've got to dig it up so I can put the line in the ground. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Whatever. So here we go. I'm going to go get some gloves and trench shovel and have at it. You know, because I put one wire in there. That's the thing. So I have to be very careful digging. Well, the digging's going quite fast because I'm digging up a hole that we just buried yesterday. So it didn't have time to get wet and pack down completely. So that's good. I have to be very careful, though, when I get down near the bottom because there is a electrical line in there already. It's PVC covered, so it's hard to get through, but I don't want to accidentally cut it in half or anything like that. That would just ruin my day. I don't know what I'd do then. I'd have to put some kind of watertight box underground. I don't know. I don't even know what they do with that. But it is going better than I thought it was going to. I am, 2/3 of the way there already. and long enough that I need to go change out my camera battery. So I'll be right back. I was telling Brenda the other day when I was cleaning out trenches with that little trench shovel, a guy could make himself a fortune if he could market and sell trench shovels with handles that are like 2 feet longer. You're digging in a hole while you're not standing in the hole. So to make them standard length makes no sense to me. You made them 2 feet longer, then when you're digging a 2-foot hole, you're at the normal length, normal height. Not so hard for us 6'3" people. I'm telling you, my back gets tired bending over for that long. Anyway, just a thought. If one of y'all want to make some money, get you a patent on a trench shovel with a longer handle. I'll buy it. Camera keeps shutting off. I don't know why. Anyway, I got to the end. I made a little that direction, just so we know where to put the wire. We'll have to coil a bunch up right there to go to the next, the next building. Anyway, I'm exhausted. It's getting dark. I'm hot, but I got to run into town and buy some wire so I can get it in the ground in case it rains tonight. I'll get up wee early in the morning, I guess, or do it tonight after I get back in the dark. I don't know. We'll see. But I sure appreciate you watching. Go ahead and laugh at my expense. It's okay. I have been. We'll see you next time on the homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends, leave us a comment. Oh, let those comments roll. I know you got them. Come on. Let's have it. We'll see you next time on the homestead. Bye now.